Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Kaylee and I'm the host of the Chameleon System and I'm here with my partner system. So emotionless. I'm sorry. I'm so sad. I just lost some footage and I'm sad now because we have to start over. But I figured we should actually start with saying why we named our systems what we did.
Yeah, that's
Would
fair.
you like to start as the guest on our channel?
I named my system the chaos system because everything is always so drastically changing. There's always something really, really crazy going on. And my altars seem to be a little over the top, like all the time.
Yeah, and you also have the mass influx of altars and then the mass integrations.
That actually only happened
Yeah.
due to the mass stress at the time, because since then I haven't had any mass
So
integrations.
since school closed.
Since because I think when I'm in school, I also have the stress of I have to have perfect grades or my parents are gonna not be very happy about that.
My system was named the Chameleon System because it was actually a childhood nickname. My friend and I, we were Chameleon and Pigeon. But it also makes sense because chameleons, their jobs are, they like blend in, and I'm trying to blend in here with society and be normal. We're all normal. Just a little different. Okay,
We're
so,
not neurotypical though.
no. Most important question, the big guns. How many altars would you say are in your system since your last count?
At least 28. At least.
My last count was 100, and I do not count any dormant altars or like hidden altars that I know of. Like I know of that I have at least 5 hidden altars because I've heard their accents and I've heard their drastically different voices, but
Yeah.
okay. So, are any of your system members LGBTQIA+?
With a given.
Yeah,
We have some really, really gay altars.
And yeah, that does add into the fact that there are a lot of them, and alters can date in system. They can date out of system as well. We have alters. We have an alter that's dating a singlet. We have alters that are dating another partner system, and then we have alters like Evan and Carl that are dating in system.
And then there's us.
Oh my gosh, I've been shipping Evan. I've been shipping Evan and Carl for so long, and now they finally started dating. It's so nice. Okay. And do you have any non-human alters?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, actually.
Yeah, I think I have 3 dragons, 3 mermaids, 1 fairy. I have 2 cats, 1 dog, and a little goopy monster that looks like he's made of slime.
I've got, I haven't done a count on the dogs, but at least 4. There's a few cats. 2 mermaids. Yeah, Kalo's
Caleb.
stupid. Oh my god.
I love Kalo.
He's open about being stupid. It's fine.
Okay.
And a dragon and a horse.
Sexual. Okay. Do you have any littles in your system?
At least 2.
I have I think the last time I counted was 38, which leads into the next question: is your system more female or male based? Mine is definitely way more female, and I have a lot of littles and teenagers because it's more close to my age range than older alters, but I do have some.
Started out with a lot more females, and then at one point there was more males, and now I think there's more females. We're kind of like an off balance scale, pretty much.
So the chaos system.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's just the answer to everything. Okay. What was your oh shit, I'm not a singlet moment? Like the official time you realized that not only were you not a singlet, but you had this thing and you knew what it was called, and it was called DID.
Because of you.
Yeah. Basically, I never stopped blabbing my mouth. I've always kind of known that something was off about me because I'm not the original host, so I just kind of popped into existence, and I was like, okay, cool, I'm vibing. And then, years later when I found out that there was a name for it, I started just telling all my friends and teaching them all the stuff and having them meet my alters, and then eventually it ended up being beneficial because that helped you figure out that you might have DAD, and that was true. Okay, so what's your favorite thing about being part of a system?
That's a hard one because I never really paid attention to that. I just kind of accepted they were there, and it was
Yeah, it's just like kind of having roommates and you're just like, "Oh shit, I'm stuck with them."
they say some funny stuff.
They do. Oh my god. Evan will not shut up. Carl will not shut up. They're just always going.
Mm.
Mhm. Um so, and do you have a least favorite thing about being part of a system?
The fact that we're not really understood. A lot
Yeah.
of people with DID are misunderstood, and a lot of people with DID can't get a
Yeah.
diagnosis for it because so many people don't believe it.
Yeah. And I think my least favorite thing about being part of a system is just the fact that I met multiple people in real life and out that have this, and it's not as rare as it seems, and that's a problem because it's such a horrible based disorder, but it's just a fact of reality.
Yeah,
And that's sad.
it is.
Um and so one of the altar types, the gatekeeper, they work differently in every system. So we're going to talk about a little bit of how your gatekeeper works, and then we're going to talk about my gatekeeper, Emma.
Yeah. So my gatekeeper is Elizabeth. She also works as a protector, and I've never actually really seen much of where she keeps all the information, but I'm pretty sure she just has like a whole wall stacked with uh filing cabinets and filing drawers. Like the one you see in Doctor Sleep, actually.
Oh my gosh, really?
Like pretty similar, believe, but it's a lot bigger, and she likes to have a certain number of protectors and a certain number of what's the word?
Caretakers?
Yeah, caretakers.
Still new. Getting used to everything.
It's not necessarily that. It's just called my
Mhm.
ADHD brain is like.
Oh my gosh, yes. So my caretaker, my whoa, not caretaker. I just got way off track. My gatekeeper Emma works with my technical gatekeeper Philip, although he likes to pretend that he's a protector, and my technical protector Will, who likes to pretend he's a gatekeeper. So Emma has like a magical little blue key that can open up her little workspace. No one else is allowed to go inside. So Philip and Will just kind of have their desks outside and they work out there and they help her with filing and stuff. And to me, it kind of reminds me of like working for like Secret Service or like not Secret Service, but when Miss Witness Protection Program, because it's
Yeah.
like, oh, we have all these hidden altars and we're doing our paperwork and we're making sure you don't know who they are. And I was like, I just want to meet people.
I mostly
I just
just
want
want
to
to know
know.
how many people are there, who I'm going to be dealing with in the future. That's the only thing I really worry about with
Yeah.
it. Because they're in my head and I kind of want to know if they're there.
So is there a main hobby for your system that more that users can enjoy that was allowed?
A lot of artistic ability.
Mm. My if it would stop. No, stop it. Okay. A lot of my system enjoys writing a lot. We have like it's kind of a group project that we work on books. Like we have the littles that help us with our stories and they act things out and they like to play and we just write down what they do. And we're working on a lot of stories together with myself and Iva and it's it's so nice. I enjoy working with everyone. It's nice. Does anyone know you're a system?
Well,
Well, gee, are you a
yeah.
system?
Yeah, I wouldn't
I,
know.
I, I wouldn't know. Well, considering
Well,
the fact
yeah.
that I kind of blabbed to basically everyone no, almost everyone I knew when I found out. Not actually a lot of people know. Like, it's a small friend group,
Yeah.
and then outside of that friend group is another friend group because before I knew I had DID, I thought I was gender fluid, and so my poor primary protector, Evan, he's still seen by some of my friends as the male version of me.
Oh, jeez. I've told Mia, one of my friends at school,
Mhm.
and a few friends online that I've grown to trust. I eventually came out to my parents. That didn't end well.
It never ends
And
well.
after the stuff I saw on YouTube that I didn't know about because I'm never really on YouTube, I kind of sort of started being quiet about it.
Yeah.
Like, quieter than I already was because I was already pretty
Mhm.
not talking about it.
So how often do you switch in a day or a week?
I don't switch a whole lot because I'm alone a lot, but
Mhm.
occasionally, I think at least once a week, if that's bare minimum.
I don't actually really switch a lot when I'm alone because if someone wants to be out and we're alone, they'll just kind of be co-conscious with me and we'll do our own thing
Yeah.
together. But when we're in like public and there's like a thing to do, like a set activity, everyone's fighting over it. Everyone's like, I want to be the one to eat the food. I want to be the one to go to the toy store.
Yeah.
All the littles are like fighting each other to the death for that Twinkie. It's
Yeah.
chaotic.
But the thing is, for me, like at home, my system has to have a rule where we cannot come out unless it's fight, flight, or freeze moment because
Mhm.
of how my parents reacted to me saying something about it. So like, it's only ever so occasionally they come out because they want to, like in the pool if
Mhm.
my mother's mowing the lawn or something.
Yeah. Okay. Um how many fictives do you have, if any at all?
I think I might have one, but I don't know for sure yet. I think it would be Lita from I know the name of it. Instant Family.
Mm. I think I have like 6 or
Which would
7.
make another little. I just forgot about
Oh my
that.
gosh. I think I have like 6 or 7. I don't know. It's hard to keep track. I'm just counting the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. So I'm sorry if I forgot you, people that can read my mind. How many factives do you have, if any? Oh, I just left out a whole bunch of my fictives. I can think of 3 more fictives. I have one factive that I know of, which is John Mulaney.
I don't think I have any.
It's always fun to be talking and then someone's like, "Oh, guess who's co-conscious?" We all
Yeah, I
heard
don't
it.
have any facts. But I do think I'm pretty close to positive that I do have one fictive.
Mhm.
She's adorable too.
Okay, what altars have been around the longest?
Hayden for sure.
Mhm.
She's one of the OGs.
It was me and Emily and Evan. We were the original 3, you know. I
Yeah.
poofed into existence and I looked up and I saw this little 4-year-old girl and this little 4-year-old boy, and they were looking down at me and they're like, "Okay, new friend." And then we just kind of went on our day. Later that week I discovered what blinking was and what, breathing was. That was funny.
Yeah.
I
But the thing is with that, like, I know Hayden is one of the OGs because I've had info on her for a while now. So she's had to have been here for a while if I found out about her like 1 or 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's like another reason that like sometimes when you find out you're a DID system and then you realize you have fictives that are like of characters you've made, it's because you probably made those characters because subconsciously you were like noticing those things about the fictives and you're like, "Oh, wow, that's weird."
And I didn't know that it contributed to me being a system at all.
Mhm.
I just thought, oh, I came up with this character, and it was apparently not that. And there was all my gatekeeper was also fused with the OG, who
Do you
had
have
violent
any
tendencies.
fictive doubles? I do actually. I have 2 Logans.
No, I don't.
Unfortunately, I'm not unfortunately. I'm a polyfragmented system, which means that technically my alters could have alters, but so far only one of my alters has alters, and he has 3, and he has a Logan fictive, and I have a Logan fictive, so I'm gonna count that as a double, and
I
that's
mean,
just about it.
I know my system runs similarly to reality, so
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure it'd be possible for one of my alters to have alters of their own, but I don't know of any yet.
Mhm. Do you have a hard time agreeing on what to wear?
Rarely.
Yeah, I'd say rarely for me too. Generally, I just used to wear like t-shirts with some sort of saying or something on them and like shorts or sweatpants
Yeah.
because I have sensory processing disorder, so I can't wear jeans cuz jeans hurt
I
me.
usually wear a lot of things that I know
Mhm.
my alters, like Hayden, who has autism, will be more comfortable with.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I have to wear a bra, which a lot of my male alters, like, they would much rather there be a binder or something to get rid of that.
Yeah. Like the
But for the most part,
littles,
they don't care.
as long as you're just wearing something cute, like I have this love sweater that the littles like, and have like little clips in your hair or something.
Like, when it comes to some of my alters that front the most, they usually just want to be involved in the activity. They don't really care what they're in.
Mhm.
The only one that's ever really wanted to be a part of that is Hayden, which is fine because we share similar tastes anyways.
Yeah, and we don't argue on it, but like if there's like a specific set day for an altar to be fronting like basically the entire day unless there's a problem, they're just gonna have like an outfit. So I have Evan that has like his little suit thing.
Yeah.
And Helene, he shares the suit with Helene, which I think is so cute.
When we go school clothes shopping, I'm actually gonna let Hayden pick out a few things because she does have days where she does want to be out for the full day.
Oh my gosh.
And I let her do that. I've let her do that a couple of times. You just didn't know of it.
I have a picture of like a little. It was absolutely horrendous. We went to the Corning Museum of Glass for Christmas pictures, and the outfit basically was it was like an overall dress with like a little pink frilly skirt thing, a non-matching pink shirt, little leopard print cat ears, a choker, another necklace underneath it, another necklace underneath that. Oof. I know, it was bad.
I'm
and
a little dissociated.
Then fake glasses that were bright green. So that's how you know it's a little. How many caretakers are there? I don't know. The first ones that come to mind are Trudy and Sally, so I'm just.
I think Hayden is both protector and caretaker. She takes a lot of roles. I know at least 2 because Elizabeth also tends to serve as a caretaker.
Yeah.
Shockingly.
Shockingly.
It is very shocking.
I know. Trudy and Sally. I don't think there's any besides that. And how many protectors are there? I have so many.
I think. Okay, so there's been Tambry, Hayden, Elizabeth, Pim, Luke, Flo. So at least 6.
Yeah, I have Evan as my primary protector.
Well, Luke is iffy. We're not really sure about him yet, but he is possible.
And I don't know. It's just like because it's such a broad subject to say protector. Because like even a little can be a protector. Like, Palin is our little knight. Little, I know I said little twice, but like she is very protective, and like that was her role. She was built to be like sit still, be quiet, do what they tell you to do, and like I say that makes her a little bit of a protector and a hero because she did that for us, and she's only 6 years old, so that's pretty cool. And yeah, that's most of the questions. I don't know why I just got an Australian accent when I said questions. That's our cat at the door, so that means it's time to cut it short and go pet a cat. So that concludes the 2 different systems, compare and contrast, I guess. So, we're gonna go pet that cat. Bye, everybody. Poosh!